I don't get it. It's Wednesday night and I've been looking up everything I can for this game. I haven't found anything yet. I tried asking the professor and nothing. Professor Flint couldn't help me. Well, I really didn't want to do this because it's the easy way out. I guess I gotta look it up. Alright, just hope Windows 2000 can do Wikipedia. Hopefully Wikipedia has an article about this. Okay. Alright. Homies on a Friday night. Okay. Here. It has an article. Let's see what it says here. Homies on a Friday Night was a board game developed by Milton Bradley. It was intended to have been released in 1951. The only known prototype was stolen in 1949 and has not been found since. Background. Homies on a Friday Night's development began sometime in the late 40s following the end of World War II. The game was said to have been the predecessor of the Game of Life by Milton Bradley. However, in 1949, a former under-the-radar Nazi scientist named Rudolf Schmeckengruber stole the only known prototype and destroyed the original blueprints to the game, rendering its production and development to a grinding halt. From there, it is said that Schmeckengruber spent a year working on the board game to convert it into the most offensive and derogatory game ever created at the time. Police were searching for Schmeckengruber in an attempt to recover the stolen game. In 1957, Schmeckengruber's dead body was discovered in his Cumberland, Maryland home from an apparent heart attack he had suffered 2 years before in 1955. When police searched the house for the stolen game, it could not be located. A note was found in Schmeckengruber's pocket stating that the game was hidden somewhere in the state of Maryland. To this day, the game has never been found. Wow. The most offensive game ever. Well, then again, I mean, it was the mid-1950s, so it's probably pretty tame by today's standards. Alright, let's see something else here. Gameplay. Not much is known about the original gameplay, though the only surviving developer of the game, Alan Porter, stated that the game was very similar to the Game of Life. Well, okay. Wait, conspiracy theory? A popular conspiracy theory states that the game contains references to many pop culture phenomena of the 21st century, such as dabbing, emojis, Twitter hashtags, and even a 2016 presidential campaign of Hillary Clinton. It is said that the game was to be passed off as a game from the future, and that Schmeckengruber was merely an agent of the US government, and the reason he stole the game was to cover up the existence of time travel. Many people have spoken about this theory, the most notable one being Alvin Joy. Joy is actually skeptical of this theory? Wow. Even Alvin Joy has spoken about this. Not to be confused with Alex Jones, who has much more important things to talk about, but wow. And I found this in my basement. Did he hide it here? Was he living in this house before me? Am I living in the house of a former Nazi collaborator? Oh my God. This is crazy. Wow. I have to tell somebody about this.